I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt. Down in the dirt.
Okay, so I'm about to go drop off my van. Remember the window crack I told you about a few videos back? Well, we're gonna go get that fixed. Got a huge crack, a couple of chips. Yeah, let's go get that replaced. In the meantime, check out some of my friends. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Y'all just eating some of that corn? It's all good. Nobody's gonna shoot you today. Yeah, so we're gonna go get this window replaced. Sorry if the sound is a bit crappy in this clip. I just realized I don't have a mic on there. So we're using the internal mic instead of an external. All right, let's go drop this baby off.
Okay, so we got some permission here to film. We're gonna go ahead and film the glass being repaired. Set you guys on a time lapse. Just check this out. So we got the windshield taken out. Looks pretty crazy. I don't know, I'm kind of getting used to the idea of just not having it. Get that fresh wind-blown look in my face driving down the road. All right, we're just gonna keep driving like that. Who said you can't take a van and turn it into a convertible? That's just crazy.
Cross my heart, hope to die.
And the window's done. Now, we're in a completely different timeline. Just for a moment, this is present day. When I say present day, I mean exactly present day. I am filming this the same day this video is going up. It's like February 4th, 5th, I don't know. Anyways, window's done. We have it installed.
Can't really tell.
And I didn't really do a good job of showing the cracks and chips, but I mean, we're basically looking at a brand new window. Now, I'm filming this now because I lost all the footage. It was just a bad video week, we'll call it. First part didn't have a microphone, and then I lost the footage. And now we're gonna jump forwards, but backwards. Forwards from the window being fixed, but backwards from today. And I'm going to show you the metal framing. Remember in episode 2, the very first van build series episode, we were talking about that metal framing? Yeah, we're getting that done today. So let's hop on over there, check it out. Okay folks, we're finally beginning to start the frame. We're going to be working on the frame. Now you have to apologize for the video. I don't know really how it's going to turn out because I'm using my phone right now. I got one of my uncles here in town who's a welder who I've asked to look at the frame to see if he could do it. In the midst of me asking him and us talking about it, he's like, let's go ahead and work on it now. He caught me off guard, so we're gonna see what we can do. Now the plan, I think, is to cut down the center of each one of these, and then we'll have it spread out and then connect it in the center, allowing this to raise up. We're gonna get started on that and we'll keep you posted. What are we doing exactly?
Well, you gotta have it the same distance down, so you're putting a tape measure in the same spot on both sides. 53 3/4 inches, so divide that by 2.
It's 26.87. Doing some measurements right now. See how this turns out.
get some stuff done today.
I said this thing needs a guard on it to come with it, but I don't like my fingers, so personally I'm looking for every opportunity to cut my fingers off.
Well, I like my fingers, especially because I'm still a single man and I kind of need them.
There's always melons. There's always pie.
There's always pie.
Hey, wait a second. Are you that guy that fucked the pie?
Okay, when you cut tubing with this blade, first off, you never want to push it so hard. When you cut tubing, start at the corners because that's got the lowest profile. The smallest profile for the wheel to cut through until you get through it. Then you come back and cut the other corner, then push to the back. Because what you're doing is you're starting in the small spots, working up to your larger spots.
Okay.
Small, small, cut back, small, cut back, and try to take a little bit of this while you're cutting. And that way when you bridge it across, you've already got a line that's showing you where you need to go.
Where I need to go.
Most people are 4 eyes, I'm 6 eyes. Because I can feel it soften up. When it's softening up, that means that this wheel's giving away. That's when you need to back off,
Okay.
or you'll overheat it.
What we're doing here is kind of making relief cuts. When we cut these center portions here, this here can bend backwards and it won't be so tight. The tension will be less.
It's still going to be pretty tight. We may have to heat it up a little bit, but we'll see. Either that or we can etch a line without cutting all the way through it and let it lean back. This might be a little tough. I have to say you're supposed to have a handle on here, but when you get in these tight areas, you don't have a choice. But always keep 2 hands on the grinder. This is going to suck because this will be throwing spark right at me. Alright, drug it down. And get out of it quick when it does that. Don't sit there and with it. Just get out of it.
All right, so we got 2 cuts made. Well, we're still working on the second one. Now we're going to get busy. I will update you once we got the rest cut and we start on the center. Let's do this. We have one of the center cuts made. Let me show you here. Put my gloves on. Here's the center cut made. As you can see, we got it all the way through. Now we just got to do it 2 more times. And then we have our relief cuts made on all 6 of these legs. So once we cut this, we'll be able to pry them back to where this will then raise up, and then the gap that's created once we separate it, we will weld a metal bracket. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. All right, we've got this now cut, as you can see. This is what I was trying to explain to you. If you see above my face here, where we cut it. So yeah, well, now we're gonna part ways, weld in a metal strip right there down the center. Once we get the center welded, then we'll take the relief cuts that we made down here on the legs and weld those into place too. Now this will give me a little bit more height so my ceilings won't drop down as low. And then also, since the bars here will be flush with the ceiling, when I go to do my cargo rack, it'll give me something to drill into. Most people will probably just take these out, but I'm gonna use them.
Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die. Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Something burning. I need a bigger filler rod. I need a bigger rod.
That's what she said.
Michael. Michael, please. Please.
Now, as you can see, we've got the metal strip, so you can see how much of a gap there is. We didn't cut that out, I mean, except for the width of the blade. So that's almost 2.5 inches right there, and just enough space to fit my hand in now. We don't want to go too high, so the metal is not vibrating off the sealant. I mean, the spray foam insulation will take care of all that vibration noise once it gets done, but that might get done in the next day or two. It might take 2 or 3 weeks, and so you never know. Now we are welding these relief cuts back, so that's not moving. We got to do that on each one. We got about 6 relief cuts to weld. Dr. Kevorkian.
I'm Dr. Jack Kevorkian. A lot of you know me simply as Dr. Death.
Dr. Death. You could charge him for the industrial secrets of being revealed here again. Industrial espionage. Trimmer cam. I can't do that. Don't look at the arc, you fool!
So in the middle of welding these relief cuts, my uncle says that he'd be more than willing to help me rigmarole, if you will, some type of apparatus that can hang from the ceiling when I have company over.
Yeah, a moose. Don't be pulling no David Carradines.
Call this the S&M van.
This man. Maybe put it on fiberglass. Shit!
There go your rods.
Slinging my rod all over the place.
So apparently for his efforts, I'm supposed to refer to him as the Godfather from now on? We'll see. As this might be your last bit here on the tubes, do you have anything you want to say to my people?
Want to see me nude?
Say no.